elsewhere?
Great question. Unlike standard snow removal, Finnish road ice and snow engineering encompasses predicting, forming, and optimizing the snow and ice layer. The aim isn't just clearing snow, but actually controlling surface properties to maximize tire friction and ensure safety.
So, it's not just about plowing, but managing the road's winter surface as a dynamic system. That's a big leap from the reactive approaches adopted in many countries.
Exactly. Finland treats winter road conditions as controllable variables, using advanced sensors and predictive models. This proactive philosophy is crucial, given the country's extended winters and massive road network.
Let's transition to the science behind prediction. How does meteorological data integrate with road sensors to forecast hazardous conditions like black ice or compacted snow?
The process relies on real-time road weather information systems, or RWIS. These networks combine road surface temperature, humidity, and precipitation data from over 1,000 sensor stations, processed through models developed by the Finnish Meteorological Institute.
That's impressive scale. How accurate are these predictions, and do they adapt to microclimates like bridges that freeze before roads?
Accuracy is high short-term forecasts, often exceed 90%. The models are granular enough to flag microclimate risks, which is vital for dispatching targeted interventions before conditions become hazardous.
Now, moving from prediction to action, Finland's approach to anti-icing materials is fascinating. What determines whether they use traditional salt, brines, or ecological reagents like potassium acetate?
Selection hinges on temperature, precipitation type, and traffic. For example, sodium chloride is effective down to 7Do4C, but below that, potassium acetate or calcium magnesium acetate are preferred. These alternatives are less corrosive and environmentally safer, but costlier.
Is there evidence that these newer reagents significantly reduce accidents or environmental impact compared to standard salt?
Field studies, such as those at the Tovo Test Center, show up to 30% fewer skid incidents on treated segments and less chloride runoff in waterways. However, scaling up remains a challenge due to higher reagent costs.
Let's delve into the concept of the white road. Why does Finland sometimes prefer a managed snow layer over exposing bare pavement?
The white road or valkoinen tie offers consistent grip by compacting snow into a predictable, textured surface. On low-traffic rural roads, this is safer than allowing patchy ice or frequent thaw-refreeze cycles, which can create hazardous slick spots.
It's counterintuitive, but logical. How do crews maintain this balance preventing excessive compaction that might turn snow into ice?
They use specialized graders and friction measurement devices to monitor surface texture. Crews may loosen or recompact snow to maintain optimal grip, guided by the friction number standard set by FTIA.
Transitioning now to road surface technology, can you explain the role of special winter coatings in Finland's strategy?
Certainly. Researchers at VTT and Aalto University have developed polymer and mineral-based coatings that enhance micro-roughness, prolonging grip, and slowing ice formation. Some coatings can delay black ice by up to 2 hours under typical freezing rain events.
Are these coatings primarily for high-risk spots, or is there movement toward widespread application?
Currently, they're used on bridges, curves, and known accident-prone sections. Cost and durability are still under review, but pilot studies suggest a 15% reduction in winter accidents where coatings are applied.
Let's discuss Finland's unique standards, like the friction number. How does this quantify road safety, and why is it so central to winter maintenance?
The friction number, or FIN, is calculated using specialized trailers that measure wheel slip under controlled braking. Roads must meet strict minimum friction values, which are audited regularly far more rigorously than in most countries.
Do these measurements influence real-time maintenance decisions?
Absolutely. If friction drops below thresholds, crews are dispatched immediately. The system is tightly integrated with RWIS data and predictive models, optimizing both safety and resource efficiency.
Innovation clearly drives Finnish success. Can you shed light on the role of the Tovo Test Center in Jämsä?
Tovo is Northern Europe's largest winter road test facility. Here, new materials, plough designs, and sensor systems undergo rigorous trials under controlled but realistic conditions. Results directly inform FTIA's national guidelines.
Does industry participate in these trials, or is it strictly academic and governmental?
There's strong collaboration across sectors: manufacturers, government, and universities. This ensures innovations are practical and can be rapidly deployed, such as the smart ploughs now used across regional fleets.
It's notable how many institutions converge in this field. Who are the main players, and what roles do they serve in advancing road ice and snow engineering?
The Finnish Transport Infrastructure Agency sets and enforces standards. Aalto University and VTT focus on research friction, physics, materials, sensors, while the Finnish Meteorological Institute develops forecasting models. FTR's regional districts manage field implementation and feedback.
Are there standout figures who've shaped the discipline?
Indeed. Dr. Timo Kauhanen authored many of the standards. Professor Jussi Hiirimäki advanced anti-icing materials. Dr. Marjatta Alvanen leads road weather modeling, and Dr. Anssi Haino specializes in operational management using RIS.
As we transition to global perspectives, how do Finnish approaches compare to those in, say, North America or Central Europe?
Finland's proactive, data-driven strategy is unique. Many countries rely on reactive ploughing and salting. While Canada and Sweden have advanced practices, Finland's integration of prediction, friction measurement, and tailored interventions remains a gold standard.
Are other nations adopting Finnish innovations, or do road and climate differences limit transferability?
International guidelines by PIOC now feature Finnish methodologies, and collaborative projects are underway. However, the extreme length of Finnish winters and vast rural roads shape the solutions, meaning adaptation, not direct copying, is often required.
Let's close by looking at outcomes. What has all this investment meant for Finnish road safety in winter, and what challenges remain?
Winter accident rates have dropped by over 40% since the 1990s, and Finland consistently has among Europe's lowest winter road fatalities per capita. However, climate change brings more freeze-thaw cycles and unpredictable precipitation, demanding ever more adaptive systems.
Are there emerging technologies or strategies being piloted for these new challenges?
Yes, AI-driven forecasting, drone-based condition surveys, and eco-friendly dices are in development. The future will require even tighter integration between meteorology, engineering, and real-time operations to maintain Finland's reputation for winter road safety.